So you guys see me struggle putting the tires inside of the tires. Now what we're going to do... Oh, I turned off the air. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mount the doubles onto the rims. So we're going to mount our rim, and then we're going to get our tire. So we have our tires here, and we have our WD-40. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time to get the other one going. We have our tubes heating up here by the fire just to keep them nice and warm. We'll just put this little razor blade back in there because it's around the tube. But I use WD just because it's cheap and it works. I can use pretty much anything to do this. But this is the part I find hardest. A lot of you guys say getting the tire inside the tire is the hard part. I have zero issues with that. It's this part that I have problems with. We're just going to put the bottom tire on first. Yep, there comes the problems already. So close. Just trying to get the bottom tire on right now. It looks like we got it. Just double check. Yes, bottom tire is all the way on. So now we're going to go do the inside tire. There we go. There's your inside tire. Just putting the inside one on now. There. So we now have the two inside beads on. And believe it or not, that is actually the easiest part of this. Now, we need to put the tube in. So for the tube, I like to use this tool, which you thread on to the actual tube to help hold it in place while you're doing it. Just like that, it threads onto there, and then you can hold the tube so it doesn't fall inside the tire. So what we're going to do is locate the tire into a mean where I can find the hole, put the tube through, right there. Tire up on its angle. Just going to put this in there. Just got it started, just the tip is sticking through. Thread on our tool, give her a good yank, and then we're just going to feed this tube in all the way around the rim. There we go. So now, because these rims are narrowed and these tires are so wide, we have to do an extra step here. And this is the step that I have the most amount of problems on. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the tube's pushed down all the way, and then we're going to go get some tools and we're going to show you what I'm going to do. So we'll be right back. So we're going to start putting the tire on 25 degrees pretty much from the valve stems, because you don't want the tire to come down and rip the valve stem. You kind of want that to be right at the end so there's not a whole lot of pressure. So we're going to start about a little past 25 degrees putting the tire on. So what we're going to do, because these rims are so wide, so narrow, and these tires are so wide, we have to clamp it down. Well, there you go. But now it's time to see if all of our hard work paid off. We have to make sure the tire can take some air. Now normally I do not need all these clamps to do doubles. But I have a theory that I'm going to try out this year. And that is I'm using narrowed rims with wide tires. So that way the bead is really pushed on. Because narrow tires on a narrow rim, they feel like they just kind of want to come off every now and then. We almost got her. Oh, here she comes. Lubrication is your friend in this situation. We got 11.5. Oh, she just popped the top bead. That's what we want. 11.5 psi. What we're going to go for is 40. I like to keep 40 in my tires. 23. They are going to let a little bit of air out because there's air on the outside of your tube. So the air on the outside of the tube does have to escape, and it will escape from around the stem. But that's normal, guys. But if it will not take air and it's letting out massive amounts of air, it's usually because you popped your tube. So we're at just over 40 psi there. And we have a second one done. Oh, wrong pedal. So these are 15-inch Toyota four-wheel drive rims off of a sr5 between the ages of 89 and 95, I think. And they've been narrowed an inch, and they have some tires on them that are doubled with multi-centers. And these are going to go to our friend Tucker. It's his birthday. It's a Christmas gift. I think they're like 2 days apart. So thanks for watching, guys. You see me put the tire inside the tire, which I actually find the easiest part, and then you see me double it up. The next type of tires we're going to do is just putting an extra flap on the outside with the tube. Much easier, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys.